Good afternoon,
Good afternoon.
and welcome to Duas and Destiny, where two very serious businessmen play Dungeons and Dragons in the copy room in the form of a Spelljammer homebrew campaign.
Wait. There's something important we need to say. Today is the 1 year anniversary, our birthday. Can you believe that? It's time for
That makes sense.
an office.
It was like the slowest candle to light.
Yep. Happy birthday to us.
Happy birthday to us. I'm gonna let this burn for a while.
Are you really?
Yeah.
I think we should probably blow them out quicker than not.
Why? You don't like the taste of wax?
No, I do not necessarily. But hey, it has been one awesome journey so far. 1 week after another. We've posted every single week now for over an entire year.
A whole year.
Yep, 55 episodes. It's an awesome accomplishment. Yeah.
It is. So, shout out to you.
Shout out to you, brother.
I told you I was going to leave it burning. Oh, yeah.
Shout out to my wife. Thank you.
Who we wouldn't even be here without the
Yeah.
support of our families. So, thank you, families. And the support from all you guys. Truly, we're just honored to be here after a full year of continuing this. I'm glad to see how far we've come and how far we still have to go. Because this campaign ain't over yet. Neither is what we do here. So
No, not at all.
we're just kind of getting started, truthfully.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
We're getting our feet wet, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So,
And as you can tell, we take this very seriously.
very seriously.
Extremely seriously.
Uh,
But without further ado,
before you get too far, we do have to shout out two people that have been with us since day one.
I just wanted to say thank you. That's all I wanted to say.
Oh,
But
okay.
yes,
I guess
please.
you can.
Yeah,
You can say
absolutely.
thank you. I'll
Yes.
forgive you.
Thank you.
Um,
No, thank you.
But no, we want to say a special thank you to Jason Wardell of In the Vast Forest on Spotify and Bandcamp. When we first reached out to him to ask him if we can use his music, and he said yes, it was kind of like this awesome moment
Absolutely.
where it was like a dream come true. I had been listening to a campaign that he had been making this music live alongside of. And every time I listened to it, I was like, Spelljammer is my jam, right? At the end of the day. And so when I reached out to him and he said yes, I was just so stoked to have him along for the ride. So thank you, Jason,
Thanks,
for
Jason.
supporting us, allowing us to use your music, helping me with the inspiration of everything that I do, because it really is my planning music at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So I can't say thank you enough, but I'll say it one more time. Thank you. This cupcake bite goes out to you.
And at the same time, our second person has been with us from the beginning, Miss Roll for Sketching. She has done and been an amazing help to us. I don't think we could thank her enough either. All the character art you've seen from everything on our pages is from her.
She even drew this. I don't know if you guys knew that. She even drew our logo, our avatars.
Just everything. If you see it and it's drawn,
Yeah.
she did it.
Yeah.
She's awesome, and she's been very patient as Logan is throwing all sorts of stuff her way and changes and critiques to, get exactly what's in his mind onto paper, and she delivers every single time.
Yeah.
But thank you so much.
Yeah. And thank you for being my player this entire time. And partner in crime through this whole experience. It's been great, honestly.
Well, I appreciate that, and the returns right back to you.
Yeah.
I appreciate you accepting the terms into this journey, and really figuring this as we go. As one-on-one D&D is different, and we've learned it in front of you guys on the camera.
Yeah,
so.
we really have.
Yeah.
So I think that's everything I need to say as Brandon breaks his tablet once more.
Yeah.
So I will pass it over to Brandon now.
If you're here and you've made it 55 episodes in, and you haven't yet, we'd really appreciate it if you would go follow us on our other socials just to help us out. We've got a Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Spotify in the description. Working on trying to get on some more, like get our stuff onto Apple Podcast is something we're actively working on. And we did just launch our Patreon. By no means do we ever want anyone ever to feel pressured by anything or nor think that we're doing that. If you feel so inclined to do that, we are beyond humbled and grateful. But we do work on a lot of things over there. We try to offer something that is extremely valuable to you. And if you have interest in it, go check that out. So starting this next month, we will be giving another giveaway.
Oh,
yeah,
sick.
for another Turtle Tabs by Boba Books. So that is coming up. The first, actually, July 1st will be the first episode that you will have a chance to enter, and you will find out what you have to do at that time. So be on the lookout, as you'll have a couple of chances, and it'll probably be another couple weeks of availability for entry again. So be on the lookout because you're going to want to win some Turtle Tabs by Boba Books.
I know I love them. You know why I love them?
Tell me.
Because they're made of 3M laminated plastic.
Bam.
That makes them high quality. They're not just like little flimsy snake stickers.
No.
I can pick up the whole dang book with just that one tab, which leads me into the next point.
Yes.
The adhesive that they use to stick to the pages is so convenient. Like for one, if you put it in the wrong spot in the first place, you can pick them up real quick and resituate them. I know that firsthand experience. But at the end of the day, once they're there, they're in place, they're permanent with that book.
Concrete.
They are 100% a piece of that book for the rest of its life.
Yep.
Other thing I like about them is that they're color-coded, so you can easily find the different sections of the book. They're super easy to install because they have page numbers and a guide, like a little ruler guide that comes with the Turtle Tabs that tell you, hey, this page, you come down this far, and it basically just lines out the tabs for you to make it look just absolutely gorgeous at the end of the day.
Pristine.
Yeah. Did I miss anything?
No, they're color-coded, they're page numbered. They're so simple to put on. And like, if you've watched me use them countless number of times. This was our journey into the 2024 5.5 edition was this campaign. So we've learned as we've gone, and he continues to scare me. It's wild what he's trying to accomplish right now. I don't fully understand the concept, but they're super useful, and you'll want to get your hands on them. So this time we will be giving out the 2014. I guess we'll go ahead and let you know this. It'll be the 2014 Dungeon Master and Player's Handbook. Well, this gives you a good reason to come back because we know a lot of people are still out there playing the 5e, and you might still be using those books. So be on the lookout. You'll want to come back for those. So I think we've hit all the nails on the head, except for the largest one, which is last time on Commander's Log.
Commander's Log!
It was a montage of training other individuals, reinforcements, if you will, coming in from... just completely... Blow the candle out. Do you need me to blow it out? Well, I'm glad this is on camera. You see Logan trying to kill me. Smoke detectors are going to go off.
That was the most worthwhile endeavor I've ever taken.
As chaotic as could be. Use your chaotic neutral individual here if you need a real life description. But all sorts of people came from Vishatar. We had a lot of the Moonshades show up, River Swept people, and just some general Navy-esque guard individuals from Torvengard. Thought we had a chance of talking to... Oh, what am I going blank on their names? The crows?
Vultures.
Vultures, thank you. Thought we had a chance to talk to the vultures, left some stuff out. Went back every day for a week to try to see if we could make contact. They never came to that spot, that drop-off spot. But they did have a box there, so we did steal that. We'll look at it, maybe return it. But we decided that since the harvesters did not come back into town when we thought they would, we'll do something to hopefully draw them out. That being, we have set up an ambush on a skitter. We studied them, we scouted them, we followed them pretty much to the storm. We stopped. We don't know if they went any further, but we made it back. We made it all the way to the point where we are on both sides of the skitter, um, ready for the ambush as Zulu and Arifa are in the chest up above guiding us, and we have two scorpion ships on both sides of the skitter ready to attack. We have a preemptive plan of trying to drop off. If, say, the skitter is going towards the camera right now, both scorpions are going to drop off 3 on each side and just work its way back, tailing it and just popping in. It's going to be chaotic. It's going to be fun. It's going to be amazing, and you're going to be in hopefully for a great time. This is the part where I hand it over to Mr. Logan, sir.
That is Mr. Logan to you as I wear this tie. Mr. Logan would like to say, we're picking off right where you are about to ambush. Arifa and, like you said, Arifa and Zulu are high up in the sky with the Chester at the ready. The 2 scorpions are kind of poised off to the side, ready and waiting for the signal to go at the end of the day. Each of those ships, the 2 scorpion ships that you do have, they are full of individuals. So in your ship, you have you yourself and Seamus, your new little buddy. And then there's 2 folks from the Riverswept tribe that are, one is working as the pilot and the other one is essentially just like backup. Both of them are of the cleric type. And that's the case for both ships. They have 2 Riverswept tribe members on there, one to pilot, one as a backup. And then you also have 11 of the Moonshade warriors on each ship split out between the 2. You'd kind of given me a brief rundown of what your plan of attack is. But this is where I will turn to you in just a moment. So, most importantly, as you guys you're landed on the sand, right?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. You're kind of hidden behind the dunes, waiting for when the time is right. The sand skitter, as it is pounding through the desert, it has a very impressive speed, especially considering the fact that it is essentially a legged train that stands about 15 foot off the desert with its long spindly legs, and the motions that they create have this seamless chug straight across the desert. Instead of kind of like a choppy, bouncy one, it is just sailing across the desert, legs working beneath it like mad, just driving them with this incredible arcane mechanical combination that is more mechanical than what you're used to. All of the magic that you have seen with the Spelljammers and everything that has been done on Torvengard and that the Torvengard people have crafted has been very highly magical. This has still traces of magic, but it's at a lower level, and the mechanical level is much higher. And that seems to be the way with almost everything you've come across. But when you look at this in particular, the mechanical prowess that they have is really on display, as this thing is zipping through the desert at 50 feet per round. The individual sections, each portion is about 20 foot wide by 30 foot long. It kind of has a domed structure. It is plated in iron over the entire thing. And from the outside, it looks like it's a little bit rusted just from the fact that it is out here in the elements 100% of the time. So it has this kind of like brown orangish tint to the entire exterior. You can see that breaking each individual car of this train that makes up the skitter is a small platform that has the 2 doors that go either into one car or the other. This car in particular in the middle has 2 large bay doors on the side, kind of similar to a garage door, that are currently shuttered and closed. Both ends of the skitter look exactly the same. They have pincers that kind of hang out on the front side of them that look like they are half battle purpose, half utility based for grabbing items. On either side of the head, as you would call it, of this centipede-like creature is what looks like eyeballs, but on closer inspection is gun turrets.
Yikes.
And they both have guns that are poking out of each side, and that is on the front and at the very back. And then you see along the sides on the other ones, and especially this one, there are small hatches that look like they can be hinged open from the inside out as either a viewport or possibly a gun port. Not 100% sure, but I guess you're fixing to find out because this thing is closing in on your guys' position as we speak.
I'm fixing to find out.
You are fixing to find out. You're doing a little bit of waiting patiently here as I pull up what I need. Is there anything that you are doing or saying in the meantime as these things are rushing in your direction?
I would preemptively ignite my Crimson Right.
Okay.
I will take my hand, and since I have a moment, I'll pull out my axe and just slide it across my palm, and then run across the face of the mall. And as I do so, it just turns into this bluish energy and then freezes across as I will do a Rite of the Frozen.
Seamus, having never seen whatever it is that you're doing,
You right?
is wide-eyed staring at you for a while, and finally, as you wipe the blood across the head of Orin Mirabor, I hope you just did max damage to yourself.
Yeah, I did.
Hell yeah. He's staring at you with this kind of like shock on his face, but also slight horror, and he just goes, "What in the blazes are you doing?"
Blood magic.
What?
Blood magic, known as hemocraft.
Right.
It's kind of... Born with it isn't necessarily the correct term, but reborn with it, maybe.
Okay. Sure, I'm going to have a lot of questions, and I think I'm just going to save those for possibly later.
Yeah, we're going to have lots of time to speak about it. All right. Have you ever swung at any of those daggers or that sword you have on you?
Have I swung the dagger?
In real action.
I've thrown it. I've never hurt anybody with it.
Okay. Don't feel guilty.
That's where we're heading, isn't it?
Oh. Seamus, come on now.
I figured. I don't know why this keeps pausing.
It keeps pausing because you're nervous. I can see it. It's your heart skipping.
It's literally pausing every time I go off of the screen. That's frustrating.
It is quite frustrating.
I suppose
Technology.
I don't get to use that anymore.
Technology's rough.
It is.
But when I say don't feel guilty, it's either you or them. And if we believe with what we're doing is right, then we have nothing to worry about.
What we're doing is right.
I sure hope it is.
Those people on the ships are selfish. They let us starve out here as we barely scrape by, and they prattle around in those stupid skitters, gathering their resources, keeping them from us, and at the end of the day, gloating about it. You better believe I'm going to be sinking these daggers deep.
That's what I like to hear.
Well, are we ready?
Just waiting on the last call.
And that signal would be coming from Arifa or
Zulu, whichever one.
Okay, excellent. It would probably be Zulu because he would be able to cast the sending spell as Arifa would not.
Or I guess technically maybe it might be coming from Pizor, or whichever way that train needed to work.
Okay. It'll come from Zulu when you're ready, and this would have been hashed out prior. Sorry, now that I cannot rely on my phone, I have to pull up the character sheet over here.
The character sheet.
It really threw me for a loop that I cannot leave that page from Spotify, which is just so cool.
It won't even let you, like, really?
Oh, if I can close it, but if I go to a different window, it immediately stops what it's doing.
Huh. Like it won't play in the background?
Nope.
Can you close your phone though?
Yeah.
That is weird.
Yeah. New update, I know, just came through, so that's probably what it is, but
Yeah.
not convenient, I can tell you that. Anyways, I digress from technology issues. We are just about to head into this unknown as you attack this ambush. The sand skitter, for all intents and purposes, is heading that way. So this is the front, this is the back.
Okay.
Yes, absolutely. So that means you guys would probably be somewhere off screen this way,
Yes.
waiting for the right moment. Finally, you hear from Zulu breaking through your ear. It is time.
It's
Get into
time.
position. They're closing in. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Go.
And you send that message to Pizor through your Gorget, I'm assuming?
Can I speak to him through the Gorget?
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. One time.
Okay.
That uses up the sending spell, but it can communicate. They're basically sending stones
Okay.
in multiple different ways.
Okay.
And
I
you
would
can
tell.
choose.
That would just. I'd hit it immediately once Zulu messaged me.
You just
Tell
tapped your
Pizor.
microphone 3 times, so I'm super sorry for
I
those at
tapped it
home.
on my
Oh,
chest.
okay.
Pizor, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, perfect. As you spring into action, what is your plan of attack?
We're hitting here, bottlenecking at the front, allowing the skitter to move faster than the scorpion chips for the scorpion chips to trail off, hit, trail off, hit, trail off, hit, and then the scorpion chips will try to maintain towards the center.
Okay. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make a perception check for the pilot of the skitter that is heading this way. Okay, perfect. As the 2 scorpion ships rise up off the sand and they jet forward, trying to intersect with this path, this thing, the skitter itself, does not seem to break any movement from where it's at. The
Nice.
path that it's on is dead straight ahead. To you, what is your plan? So immediately you pull in. We're just going to use this guy, and if you wanted to use that one, perfect. So those will be the scorpions for now.
Okay.
They're also roughly probably, they're a little too small, but whatever.
I'm off, and Seamus is off then.
Okay. So you and Seamus hop off, and we'll say that you two are standing between these cars here. Are any of the moonshades hopping off with you?
Technically speaking, yes, I would need 1 or 2 to hop off. So
Okay.
I hop off, I look at Pizor, and I give him a nod like he should be coming too.
Oh, Pizor's
And-
with you.
Yep. And then just coming from the other ship.
Yep.
Seamus, I let him sneak in front of me, and his job was initially to check this door
Okay.
to see if he can open it up.
Perfect. With these are going to be our moonshades here, all the
Okay.
ones with the colored rings. Each one of them is going to represent 4. I know I previously said that you had 11 on each, just for the simple math of there's not an easy way to divide up 11 by those minis without throwing 22 minis on the board and just being overwhelming. Each one of them will represent 4 of the moonshade.
Okay.
So, whatever you want to do with that, we can technically split them up. What I could do is just basically split between the ring and make that 2, that 2.
Because
Whichever you
there's
want
going
to
to be 3 are going to drop off at each one. And then those last 2 are going to come off here.
Okay. So that would be 3, 6, 9, 12. You'd have 24, is what I'll say. You have. Instead of 22, we'll just make it 24.
Okay.
So you could double that up at the end of the day.
Double it. 3 on each side.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
So it's essentially...
we'll hop off.
Okay. Perfect. I guess that's not happening right now.
So yeah, no, not right now. There'd be 6 hopping off each one. So we'd have 18, and then 22. The last 4 would here, and the last 4 will go here. Because then the next 6 will go here, the next 6 will go here, and the last 6 will go here.
Okay, perfect. What I'll do is take this turn by turn,
Okay.
because essentially it takes just enough time, 6 seconds easily, to stop the scorpion, maintain enough speed that you can disembark. Do you have any moonshades coming with you at this time?
Yeah, 2 from each side. They're going to hop off and go into this way, though.
Okay, cool.
So that's why I wanted Seamus to be able to check the doors, because Seamus, Pizor, and I will go this way to the front.
Okay, perfect. I will just represent that with one of the Moonshade, and since that's Aries, excuse me, I got the hiccups. Since that area is a little crowded, we'll just set him off to the side. So, the moment you guys land, that would be your movement to essentially hop off. I would say you have about 20 feet left of movement for each of you. Immediately, Seamus goes to check into that door, and as he goes to check the trap, check the lock to see if it is, or the door to see if it is locked, he looks at you and he says, "It's open."
Go.
And he throws it open. Okay. As you guys enter in, what is the marching order of entering into that portion there?
Seamus would go in first.
Okay.
I'll follow.
He kicks the door in and immediately moves off to the side just to let you open. And then you follow within.
I'll go left.
Okay, you go left.
Yeah.
Pizor could follow in then as well.
And then the Moonshade are going to their goal is to go to the other side of the car.
Perfect. Okay. This also open. So you see them disappear within. What is your directive to the Moonshades? Like, is it literally just seek and destroy? They are just there as a mission to take out all the enemies? Are they searching each individual area, or is it just...
No, I mean...
They're there for war.
Take out. Yeah, we need...
Perfect. Okay. Excellent. As soon as you bust into this chamber here, you immediately see 3 individuals. So one is sitting and looking, sitting in the center of the room, similar to the runners that you saw, where there is almost like what I would call a half helm. It's not fully developed to where it's like floating with crystals, but you can see this this beautiful glass-like structure that frames underneath the bottom and glitters with the magic essence, and it's almost embedded into the floor of the ship. And then over the back of the chair, there is a helmet that falls down and hits onto their head, and these large cables leave it and then plunge into the ground of the skitter itself. This person is sitting at that helm right now.
Okay.
There are 2 others. One of them you see is there are 2 beds at the very front right here. They are currently asleep. And then you see one just kind of lounging off in the corner over here.
Oh, gosh.
He's just leisurely sitting. And the moment you guys walk in, he jumps to his feet in alert. But you have your action. This is a surprise round for them. What are you doing? I guess, actually, I'm so sorry. Let's roll initiative. What am I even thinking? Idiot!
Let's see if your voice can crack anymore.
Idiot!
Nice.
I'm so sorry for the people listening at home if that just... I'll tell you, by the way, I've rolled a lot of initiatives, almost like a full page's worth, and that was my first natural 20 that I just rolled.
Nice.
Would you also roll for Pizor for me? That way you have the chance to roll some as well. Okay. Let's just do this the classic way. Perfect. Okay. Over 20. Anybody? You? No? No? Okay. Excellent. 20 to 15. Okay. I'll roll for Seamus, I suppose. I do need to do that. Oh, okay. Well, that's cool. That's cool. He's got a good initiative bonus, but...
I guess Pizor might be, but Pizor rolled 14 on the dice.
14 on the dice. Pizor's initiative bonus is currently loading screen, a +3, so that's a 17 for Pizor. So Pizor is chilling with a 17. Who do I have there? That would be him and him. So these 2 and what am I doing?
I don't know, Mr. Dunn.
There we go. I found him. Okay, perfect. 15 to 10. Cool. 10 to 5. Cool. Okay. I like it. Let me put in some initiatives here. That would be...
Is that light new?
You really rolled poorly, didn't you?
Yeah.
5 to 0.
3.
3. Okay, that's rough, buddy.
Yeah.
And okay, perfect. So with that, you do have the surprise round currently. So as you bust down the door, immediately Seamus pulls his dagger, and seeing the guy seated in the corner is going to throw his dagger at him himself. That is a dicey roll, a 13 plus going to, hey, that's going to hit. Sweet. That is a d4 plus how many sneak attacks damage?
Ooh, sneak attack.
3d6. Very nice. Let me find all my d6s. Biggity, bam! 3. Ooh, 2 6s on the dice for 12 plus 5, so 17 plus 3. Dang. 20 points of damage out the gate to this guy right there. Excellent. So as he runs in, you see he's practiced this move in 1,000,000 times in his own room, in the privacy of his own quarters. As he busts down the door, he kind of spins around and immediately just releases the dagger over his shoulder, and it pierces straight into the chest of the guy that's currently seated. So he lets out this cry of alarm immediately before he stands up himself or begins to stand up. That would be his action. Bonus action as a rogue is he's immediately going to dash 5. He's going to run over this way. So he runs past the door. He'll close the door behind him. So as he opens it, releases it, he sees the two of you and he slams the door behind you guys. Okay. So the door is shut. Ending his turn is to Pizor. I am Pizor. I don't know why I looked at you. Pizor, as soon as... I am Pizor. Hit me with that. Hit me with the Pizor accent.
I am Pizor.
Pretty close. If you wanted to know the inspiration, this is a little episode 55 1-year anniversary. 100% this is Captain Phillips. Look at me, I am the captain now. There's his accent right there. I was just like, it stuck with me from then on.
I am Pizor. I'm a life cleric.
Pizor immediately is going to fling out a bonus action of a spiritual weapon. So, spiritual weapon, dude, technology absolutely hates me right now, probably because I have 30 tabs open. Dude, that's going to hit. 27 on the dice. A d8 of damage is 7 points of damage to the jammer, or the one that is jamming. So, as soon as he opens up the door, you see this bit of water kind of start to whip around him and swirl throughout the air and become kind of like a tornado, like a hurricane, I suppose, a mini hurricane, and immediately lashes start to swing out and smacks into the back of the head of the jammer there. That is his bonus action. His action is going to be then to cast Water Whip, which is very fun because it pulls creatures to him. My tablet absolutely hates me right now.
Technology.
The Water Whip is going to miss, unfortunately. So as soon as he opens up the door, he goes to lash it, and it almost seems to be like some kind of protective field around the jammer itself that just bounces off, adjusting to his impact there. Ending Pizor's surprise round. Oh, he has advantage.
Oh, you're
totally right.
Yeah.
I'll roll advantage. That's a natural 20.
Dang.
Yeah.
Diggity darn. That's crazy.
That's super awesome. Okay, so what that is 2d6 that are going to get doubled to... Oh, I missed a box.
I actually missed?
Yeah, I really did. I rolled it right out. Okay, so that is 6 points of damage, so 12 points of damage, and that is a cleric cantrip that he has. So he gets to add his wisdom modifier, which is a +5. So 17 points of damage to that individual seated at the helm as he cracks into the back of them with the water whip and it's thrusts them forward. They need to make a strength saving throw or be pulled natural 20. So as they go to get pulled from the chair, you see their borderline just locked in place and they're unable to be wedged free from where they're at currently. Ending, finally, Pizor's surprise round. Now it is over to you, even though I didn't roll with advantage for Seamus. So we're going to just ignore that. He's not experienced enough to have advantage.
That's fair.
Let's roll with that. It's his first combat.
Man, I will. What did this guy start doing once he stood up? Does he look aggressive, like he was like pulling out a weapon or anything?
Yeah. So immediately, as soon as he stands up, he reaches towards his hip and he has a pistol stuck to his hip right there.
Yeah. Well, that's enough. Let's go. As I go sprinting over, I lacrosse throw my
bonus action spirit
maul, and I'm going to Eldritch Blast twice at him.
Okay, 6. So as you're running up, you kind of just like shoo, shoo, chuck 2 Eldritch Blasts at him with advantage.
Oh, that's right. So the first one, 14 to hit.
14 on the seated individual. Just going to miss.
Dang. Okay, that's better. Double 17. It's 24 to hit.
24 definitely hits.
Okay. Single D10, 7 points of damage on that one.
7, awesome.
And then I will run up there, and then flowing through with the swing of the maul as the 2 Eldritch Blasts launched from it, I will pull back through and use Mystic Frenzy. And with my bonus action, then I will hit him with my maul.
Yeah, I like that.
That's not good at all. 18. Yeah.
Listen, I need you to have the spirit of the natural 20s.
I know. That's good though. 18 plus goodness, 9, so 27.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Absolutely, is gonna hit. And this is right damage plus extra stuff, right?
No extras. I mean, just right damage plus normal.
Okay. Perfect.
I don't have anything else at the moment. Frozen's blue dice. Not great at all, actually. Oh gosh, 11 points of damage.
You said 11 points of damage. Okay.
1, 2, 3 on the dice.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah.
But hey, damage is damage.
Hold on.
What am I holding on to?
I get to reroll my 1 and 2.
Because you just took the feat.
I have 3 no, I've had it since the beginning.
Oh,
I just
okay.
always forget.
Oh. My mind went to Great Weapon Master. I thought
that's 2 and 3, so I have 3, 6, 8, 13, so 2 more points of damage.
Okay,
I didn't roll great, but
2 more points of damage?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Hey, that's fine. Immediately, this cat is looking rough.
okay, good.
So before he
Nice.
even stands,
Nice.
he gets pinned in the chest with the dagger, and immediately you capitalize on that action, slamming into him with your Eldritch Blast energy, and then going up and just pounding straight into him with Orin Mirabor. He's still seated at this moment, reaching for his pistol, but he's barely moving at this point. Like, he is dazed and confused. For the sheer amount of damage that you guys have done to him, I'm going to give him disadvantage on any of his attacks for the first round.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's quite sweet of you.
Because he got molly-whopped is the easy way to put it. That's your
Oh,
surprise round.
I forgot I have to add extra.
Oh, sure.
have
Yeah,
to
let's
make
just keep looking at things on my character sheet that I forget about.
It's that great weapon master. It's the heavy weapon mastery aspect of it.
Yes.
I add my proficiency bonus on top of my damage, so I
Sick.
have another +4.
Okay. Looking very rough then, but still seated and trying to stand.
I really should have went and hit him with both my melees.
100%, yeah.
It's all right.
Okay.
That's
Ending the surprise round is to the top of the round. Pizor's the first to go, so he's just going to double down on what he is doing. What he's actually going to do instead is a Toll the Dead.
Ooh, nice.
So
Okay.
the jammer needs to make a wisdom saving throw. Let me get to their sheet here. I'll roll my dice. The DC is 17. I rolled a 12, and the wisdom save is a +6. So he succeeds, meaning no damage is done, but the torrent of water that Pizor has summoned with his bonus action spiritual weapon is still swirling, so he is going to take his attack. That one is going to hit, so
Nice.
that's a D8 of damage here. Oh, baby! 8 points of damage on the dice, and then he gets his wisdom mod, I believe. I would love it if my iPad would respond to me.
That is quite rough, my friend.
Super cool, super cool. Everything is just going so swimmingly.
So swimmingly.
Okay, I do get to use my wisdom modifier to the damage. I had to refresh myself on that. So that is 8 + 5 for a total of 13 points of damage to the seated individual. 7. Very nice. Okay. Oh, cool. It's just not moving at all now. There we go. Okay. Perfect. So that is his action. His bonus action, he's going to just take a step to the left to not be right in front of the door if it ever were to open. Ending his turn, it goes to the individual that's sleeping. From all the ruckus of a slammed door, this person begins to sit up. Immediately as they do sit up, they see the intruders that have busted down their door. And the first thing they are going to do is... I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, Karson, as you're kind of hovering over the individual that is borderline bleeding out in his seat.
Okay.
That wisdom, or that Constitution saving throw is going to be a DC of...
Not good, eh?
14.
I don't think I've got this, but... Constitution saving throw. Oh, close. 11.
Ooh, 11 is going to fail.
I rolled rather bad.
As he sits up, kind of wiping the sleep out of his eyes, and the moment his eyelids flutter open, you see them flood with blackness. And then he thrusts his arm out of you, and it's like the blackness drains from his eyes and pours out of his hand. He hits you with the blight spell, baby.
That's right.
I would say you do have resistance to necrotic damage.
I'm part blight, yeah.
You're part blight. But that's going to be 8d8, so I'm super excited to roll that. Let me find 3 that I do have. So that's 12. Ooh, that's an 8. So 27. And then we'll roll 2 more. 27, 31, 39 points of necrotic damage to you, Karson Hallobrand.
39?
Yes.
39,
as
so
Seamus might say.
To 19. Actually, you shouldn't have done that. You're going to regret that very much. You should have stayed asleep. How many goofy one-liners going to say?
As you say that, he says, "You're going to regret intruding on our ship. You have no idea who you're messing with, filthy harvester." Because I assume at this point you guys look all like harvesters. Aside from the gigantic lion that is with you guys. That's probably pretty questionable.
I don't know that I do.
Oh, you don't? Okay, cool. So let's ignore the filthy harvesters.
Yeah.
So he just says, "You have no idea who you're messing with." As he unleashes the blight into you, he does not have a bonus action. He's going to stay where he's at.
Okay.
So that ends his turn. I acted out of turn whenever I was Seamus. I went before I should have, so I apologize in advance as I'm going to fix the combat order here now. Seamus pulls out the pistol that he keeps on his hip. He aims at the individual that just woke up, and he's going to fire That is a 18 to hit, which definitely will hit. And that's a D10. There is no way. If I was better at being a rogue, I would have bonus action steady aimed before I did anything, but I didn't, so I'm just going to eat that one. He deals a D10 of damage. Oh, that's a 10 on the dice. Nice. Okay. So 10 plus 3 is going to be 13 points of damage to the green guy. First bits of points of damage as he shoots him straight into the arm, and immediately he just lets out a cry of anguish. Ending Seamus's turn, over to the blue individual. They're currently stuck at the helm, and immediately you hear this of a warning bell starting, or a warning siren starting to sound. The skitter does not slow down. It keeps chugging along for the current moment. Ending his turn is over to you, Karson.
Point of order, because we're on the second one, are the scorpions now here dropping off? No, that's been a full round later.
This is the first round.
Right. We had our first round for surprise round.
Yes.
Now we're into the next round.
Oh, yeah,
So
you would absolutely be correct.
They would have moved back at least and be dropping off during this round.
Okay, cool.
Right.
Yes, okay. So with that, they would drop off 3 or 2 from each, or
3 from each, technically.
3
so
from each.
6.
Okay, 6. We'll just represent 6 as that. I think it'll be easier for now. So they would have had an action during this turn. And they would
There's nothing in there?
No, absolutely nothing in there. However, in here is nothing good. As I completely
Is that the
destroyed.
Avengers?
Yeah, they just dropped in. You got Hawkeye, you have Black Widow, you have Thor
from Ragnarok?
And, I think this one's Black Widow, this one's Hawkeye since they have a bow. This one's Hawkeye's stunt double,
Yep.
and then this one is Black Widow's stunt double. Those are the only Avengers they could afford today.
Fair enough.
Please don't come at us. Okay, so for that portion, you said there was 3 and 3, right? Or 3 from each ship, correct?
Yeah.
So there's
3 and 3, that's 6, and then 4 from this one. So there's 10 guys. 10 guys that ran into there now.
Okay, yeah.
It's
So there's
packed.
10 total, and in that room, this is exactly who was present. So there's 5. They're going to be a little bit more scattered out. So as they begin to start filtering in, I will just kind of like essentially put them right there. It's a funnel and an end all be all. So what I am going to do is I'm going to have you roll me a d20, and I'm going to roll a d20.
I don't think I want to do that. Even hot.
I have, but I'm not going to use the bouncy dice. I'm going to use the pretty clear dice.
Again.
You got that right, baby. Natural 20. I knew the pretty clear dice would do that.
This is rough.
Look at you glitter in the
rolled
sunlight.
15.
You rolled a 15. That is rough, indeed. Okay. Let's see. Okay, perfect. That concludes what's going on in this current turn. Thank you for the detour and keeping me on track. Top of the round, I'll basically do a big line. That way I know that that has to move on and the next thing is happening.
Okay.
That means it is your turn, Karson.
Yep, I'll go and smack this guy one more time.
Okay, perfect. With the Orin Mirror Bore swinging through the air.
That's a natural 19.
Ooh, you don't crit on 19s though, do you?
Yes, I do.
Oh, you do?
With Heavy Weapon Master, I do now.
Oh, that was the feat that you just took, right?
Yeah. I want to double check this.
I had essentially given Brandon a free feat for the downtime and
JK.
training he'd spent.
I don't.
And then we figured out that he's a filthy liar this whole time. He did still get that free feat, and I'm contemplating my decisions.
It's an earned feat.
It was earned. You spent a week and some of downtimes training with Seamus, making him more proficient, plus training up a bunch of people.
22.
22 points of damage. Excellent. Without a question, before this guy can even pull his pistol free from his hip, you immediately smash him in the chest, crushing his rib cage straight into the side of the skitter, and he falls limp to the ground.
I run over here.
He would be on a bed that's kind of lofted above you. He's about like 5 foot or 5 or more foot off the ground. So basically like right here, 5 or more foot.
Okay.
Don't come at me. It's been a long time since I've been in a bunk bed. Okay.
No, that's fine. I'm saying I'm above 6 feet tall.
Yes, exactly. So
but
you're peeking over the
right
bed.
here. I was like,
You're peeking over the bed, right?
respect my authority.
You're peeking over the bed.
So I easily within mall club and distance.
Oh yeah.
Okay. That's a 4, 9, so 13.
A 13 is going to miss.
That would be my last attack if I hadn't killed somebody, which I now gained the hue.
Oh.
So I get attack again with my bonus action.
That free feat does come to bite me, doesn't it?
It does. For a 24 to hit.
24 is going to hit. Very nice. Miss box?
It like rolled over my d4.
Right.
Okay. There it is.
I like that.
4, 8, 9. So 18. Not great.
18. Okay. No, that's pretty good.
Not for how much I'm rolling.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
He's not looking great from those few hits, but he's still looking healthy at the end of the day. Ending his turn, that is to the very top of the round, meaning our scorpions continue down, and we drop off another
6 total.
6 total. So that's what we'll represent as 6 for the time being. I don't know if we need... we got plenty of guys to go around. So each of those will represent 3.
Okay.
Okay, cool. I'll do the rest of this action at the top of this round, so I need you to roll me another d20.
Another one?
Another one. Missed box.
That was weird.
I heard it, yeah.
1, 2, 3, 13.
Oh.
Man, you stink at this game.
I was wondering why you were counting. And it didn't. I thought you said you rolled a 1, and that's where I was abashed. Taken aback?
Taken aback?
I don't know.
Taken in front.
Worked you so hard. I rolled a 7.
Nice, thank you.
Okay. What I'm going to do is...
I literally had 5 missed boxes before that.
I like that.
I just added 2 more. That's crazy.
Nice. I will also... let go of that thing. There we go. That represents that one of them at least has fallen.
Okay.
What I'll do is if I remove it, that'll be -1 character, so there's 2 left. If I replace this with the circle, that'll be the last person remaining.
Okay.
Essentially, just to kind of keep it more succinct. These folks enter into this space here. And as they do, this one is jam-packed. So to represent this, there are several that are not going toe-to-toe horizontally, as opposed to they're sleeping in bunk beds. And there are several others that are seated at a table and enjoying an evening of relaxation. So I'm going to have you roll advantage on the D20 check that we're going to do against each other, and I will have a flat roll. Three, 2, 1, 5.
2. Double 2s.
No way. Okay. I like that.
No, I don't. Because
I
literally
do.
the 20 is facing me on both of them. That's nuts, dude. It's one of those nights where I can't roll again. So frustrating. I need to change the order around. Okay,
Okay,
metal
yep.
over here.
Excellent. So that is
Here.
top of the round action. Now we go to the actual beginning of the turn, and that comes to Pizor. Pizor is going to bonus action hit that guy in the back of the head continually with his torrent of a spiritual weapon. That is going to hit.
The jammer. Is that who he's?
Yes,
Okay.
yeah, he's continuing to hit the jammer with his spiritual weapon there. Ooh, that's some really good damage. That's an 8 on the dice. Plus the 5 is going to be, don't tell me, 13.
Yes. Does the jammer have to make a concentration check to try to stay in the jamming helm?
You would be absolutely right. This is 3 rounds down, and he's gotten attacked several times.
Yeah, the 1 would be fine.
Okay. Are you okay? I'll roll 2. The first one's a 19. That's going to succeed. The second one's a 17. That's also going to succeed.
Yeah,
so
enough.
they will make one for this attack as they get back hit in the back of the head. And that is also a 17. So remaining concentrating, the jammer does not move from where they're at, but that is Pizor's bonus action. As an action, he's going to attempt to once again rip them from the seat with a water whip. Oh, gee, that was so close to a natural 20. But that does hit with a total of 23.
23.
That's 2d6, where my d6 is. 2, 8, plus 5 is another 13 points of damage from Pizor. Okay, excellent. And the jammer needs to make another concentration check. This one they do fail with a 7 on the dice.
Ooh.
So as soon as Pizor hits him upside the back of the head with the water whip, it wraps around his throat and he immediately yanks on it. The jammer also needs to make a strength saving throw. That is a 2 on the dice.
Oh.
So immediately, as soon as the water whip wraps around his neck, you feel the skitter all of a sudden just go boom, and immediately come to a quick halt. I'll have everybody roll dexterity checks here in a moment, and I'll just kind of do them like group by group. But when that happens, the skitter completely comes to an unexpected halt, and then this jammer is yanked free from the half helm and kind of pulled back straight to Pizor. So he's directly in front of him. No longer sitting at the helm. Let's do dexterity checks for everybody.
Okay.
I'm going to start rolling in my box for green. Green fails. Seamus succeeds. Pizor succeeds even better. Elf boy barely succeeds. So that means green is going to take 2d6 bludgeoning damage.
I rolled a 10.
A 10 is going to fail.
Yeah.
So you also take 2d6 bludgeoning damage. You take 7 points of damage as both you and the green individual in front of you slam up against the side of the skitter itself. He basically bounces off the front and lands prone right basically on top of the two of you. You look like you're wrestling in the corner here.
Oh, I went prone too?
Yes, you fall prone too at the same time. Nothing happens in this cart. I need a d20 from you and a d20 for me. That's a success.
17.
17, 2 successes, so no issues with them. In the swing of the battle with the large kind of momentum that thrusts everybody forward, they end up just kind of dancing with each other in the corner there. Another d20 for the folks that just busted into this cart. 19 on my side.
13.
13. Your folks just fail, which means...
Plus anything or not technically? When they have 1 or 2 at least, probably.
I definitely have way too many tabs open. It's so goofy.
Help.
I need to go through and close these. A +3.
Okay, so 16.
16 is a success. Okay, so sweet. Absolutely nothing happens with them. So once more, they kind of brace themselves as they can feel like a train car pile up. The do, 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 do. It gets easier as it goes on, essentially. I'm going to make one more dexterity check. Whew, okay.
One more dexterity check for the people in the back car, maybe.
Sorry, let me get this guy. Perfect. Okay. Ending Pizor's turn comes to Green, who's standing in front of you. He is going to stand up for his first part of his turn.
They're for what he believes, then.
Give me 5 seconds here to close out some tabs. And while I close out tabs, I'll tell you about some other kinds of tabs. Those tabs being Turtle Tabs by Bova Books. Get you some! Did you like that?
Yeah, I love when you do. The ad reads while you're trying to actively do something. It makes my day. It makes my day.
What he is going to do is... Brother.
My hemograph die is now a D8, not a D6.
Dude, you've been cheating yourself this whole time.
Ay
You
caramba.
big goob.
I took 8 points of damage instead. I'm taking the 6, dude. Okay.
Sure. It's too little too late.
I didn't roll any additional damage, but now I'll have to... Dude, I didn't know that.
Yeah. First thing that's going to happen is the spellcaster that just got slammed against the side kind of shakes himself warily and immediately takes the staff that he's wielding and slams it down upon you. With advantage is going to hit, and that is going to be a... Sorry, let me get to it. A D.
What do you roll? What do you hit?
What?
What do you roll?
A 18 on the dice. So that would be a 22.
Okay.
And then that's 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And then he is going to... he reaches into his pocket and pulls out a small insect and chucks it on the ground and then smashes it under the butt end of his staff, and he casts the spell Giant Insect. So immediately underneath his staff, a giant scorpion unfolds and basically just like curls out from underneath. I'm going to use this just because I don't want to get up and go get a giant scorpion or any kind of large creature, but that's what that would be. And let me...
It's a large creature in here?
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, it's 10 by 10, but it would fit, but barely. Yeah. Especially considering that the seat just got vacated. Let me see what happens. They act on your turn each round. Do. When they get summoned, it does not say that they get an attack. It acts on your turn. So I will say they don't get an attack when they first get summoned because that doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't say they explicitly do.
Okay.
But a giant scorpion summons itself in the center of this room and begins to snip its snippy claws at you. I will put a concentration ring on this feller, ending his turn totally. It is over to Seamus. Seamus in the corner is going to take another pistol shot at that fella.
Okay.
That is a 15 on the dice, so that is definitely going to hit. That is a D10 worth of damage, and I lost my D10. There she be.
There she be.
That is going to be 9 points of piercing damage, and then I'll need to make a concentration check in just a second.
Okay.
Concentration check coming at you. I'm going to use the bouncy dice because that one has good mojo. It does not have good mojo. Immediately, the giant scorpion just and shrinks back down to a dead squash scorpion on the ground.
Nice.
Good job, my boy Seamus.
Me boy Seamus, you've done a good job.
The individual that just got...
what was that? I don't know.
That just got his giant scorpion squandered from him, immediately turns his head and looks at Seamus and snarls, and he says, "You made a big mistake, kid." Ending Seamus's turn, it is the elf that is being currently attacked by our friend there. This guy is going to cast... What is he going to cast? He is going to... he's going to cast Blight on Pizor. So Pizor is going to need to make a Constitution saving throw. That is a big failure. For a 12 on the dice. What is his Constitution modifier? I shouldn't just say that. He might have a good con save. I don't think clerics get proficiency. Actually, I know they don't, because we just did a cleric class video, and they told me that they get Constitution or Charisma and Wisdom saving throws.
Charisma and Wisdom.
So no, with a +2 on his Constitution
Plug.
saving throws, he does not succeed. So he's going to take 8d8 damage. That is 8 points on the first 3 dice. And that's another 8 points on the next 3 for 16 points. 21 points. I rolled like trash. 21 points of damage to Pizor. You know, every tab that I close just makes this a lot quicker, but then I go through and I open up a bunch more tabs. So that's sick.
Totally rad, my guy.
Let's close a few there. Okay. Perfect. That'll free up a little bit of bandwidth, right? Cast Blight on Pizor. Pizor does need to make a concentration check for his spiritual weapon, and that's also a failure. So
You don't concentrate on spiritual weapon.
you sure do in 2024. It's unfortunate.
Do you really?
Yeah.
That's wild.
Let me double check just in case I'm wrong.
I believe you.
But I'm pretty sure it was a huge debuff to spellcasters.
Debuff. A bigger debuff.
Yep, spiritual weapon. Spell is a concentration check. So his concentration drops. The spiritual weapon, the torrent of water swirling, just gets sucked back into his canteen. That spell being over, the blue individual as a bonus action. So what they do is they take their staff and they slam it onto Pizor's toe with a bit of a natural 1.
Nice.
So he completely misses, if you don't mind marking down my natural 1 for me.
Oh, yes.
And slams the staff into the bottom of the ship itself,
Quite crazy.
dealing no damage. Over to Karson. It is you, prone on the ground in front of the green individual.
Well, of course I stand up.
A scorpion that weirdly just grew out of nowhere and immediately disappeared after a loud resounding bang happens from Seamus.
Okay, stand up, of course.
Standing up. Go get him, Karson! Seamus shouts at you.
Yeah, Paul, we'll just do that, just that.
With your D8 of right damage, by the way. I was just letting you know, because you forgot.
It's only a 15 to hit.
A 15 just hits.
A 15 just hits?
15 just hits. You're looking at a very unarmored individual. These are 100% magic users.
Let's do D8. Okay. 2. Get to reroll that. 6. 2. 3 2 is 5 plus 5 is 10 plus 6. So 20 points of damage on the first attack.
20 points of damage on the first attack to the green guy. Excellent. I like it. That does a good jam. Good jamage.
No, it's good jam.
Good jam.
Second attack.
Blackberry jam. Sand plum jam. Great jam.
Dude, the natural 20 just keeps staring at me from the side. That's 19 to hit that
19
time.
definitely hits.
Gosh. I want it. I want it bad.
You could only be so lucky.
So bad.
Sean Connery.
You can only reroll once on weapon, right?
Correct.
Okay. Do you have to take the new number?
Yes.
Okay. That's 10. That's 20 again.
20 again. Okay. With the second strike of Orin Mirabor, you're dealing some hefty damage to this character, and he is wavering where he's standing, but still standing at the end of the day. That is your action.
Dang, he's still up.
Yep.
I've hit him 4 times.
Uh-huh.
Dang. I do not have anything to do with my bonus action. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, sorry. Yep, that's it.
Okay, excellent.
That's all I can do.
Only thing that you have there, that brings us to the top of the round. Top of the round means, first off, the Scorpions do proceed down the line, dropping off the next bit of Leonins,
Leonin.
or Moonshades. So we'll get to them here in a bit. This is our first stop here in the D20 contests. Considering everybody succeeded on their dexterity saving throws,
Yes.
no disadvantage from any previous things. So roll 7.
5. Dude, I cannot.
I like it. I like it. Okay.
I caramba.
From behind you, these are segmented, but you can hear that there is a firefight going on far behind you, and the siren has continued. One big thing. So throughout this entire fight, it is just wah, wah, constantly.
Okay.
Ending that cart's turn. It is this cart. Let's do another contested D20. Good luck. 18.
15.
15. That's a bummer. Okay, and I'm going to stand these guys up because they are no longer sleep. They're awake.
But they are normal ACs.
You would be correct. Yeah, they would not have armor. Ending that one's turn. This one, these two rush in. They are greeted with some resistance. Roll yours with advantage.
With advantage?
With advantage. Roll pretty good. 16.
I got one. 17.
Nice. You needed that one. I can
need
tell
one.
you that.
I
Yeah.
needed one.
You really did. Okay. That is the top of the round action. As battle continues on elsewhere, from where you're standing, you just hear the constant gun firing. Moreover, in the it's not just gunfire from a few gunshots. It sounds like there is an automatic machine gun somewhere behind you.
Lovely.
Yeah. This brings us to the top of the round. It is Pizor's turn. Pizor no longer has his bonus action to spiritual weapon these folks. So upset beyond all belief. What can he do immediately to this guy? Man, why do clerics only have healing spells? That's so boring.
A cleric that heals?
I don't know.
Yuck.
Yuck. Whoa, Spirit Storm. That sounds fun. Yeah. What he's going to do is cast Toll the Dead. So he basically claps this guy across the ears from him holding him with the water whip, lets him go, smashes across the ears. He needs to make a Constitution saving, or a Wisdom save. This is an absolute failure with a 14 on the dice. So that means the D8s from Toll the Dead go up to D10s, since he does have damage on
D12s.
him. Is it D12s? Really? Let me open up that spell.
Toll?
I'm pretty sure you're correct. Yep,
Yeah.
it is D12.
Yeah, it's max.
That's awesome.
the most
where's my bouncy 12?
rewarding cantrip by far.
Honestly, yeah. So 2d12. Ooh, bro.
12 and 11.
How'd you know?
I can just tell. You're never lucky enough to get 2 12s.
Yeah.
That's insane.
That's so dumb.
Cantrip damage?
Yeah,
Let's
that's
go. Oh, plus.
23 plus 5.
Let's go.
28 points of damage. Is that
That's
enough?
awesome.
Hold on. Hey kids, stay in school so you can do quick math in your head for Dungeons and Dragons. Okay, sick. So as Pizor claps him across the head, the Toll the Dead just reverberates throughout his skull and ends up hemorrhaging blood everywhere. It's basically a bloodbath explosion of this character's head.
Bloodbath explosion.
He's gone.
Okay.
Yeah. That's awesome. That is his action. Bonus action is gone. So how are you looking, Karson?
Excuse me. 3/4.
3/4?
Just under.
Okay, I think he's going to save his healing for a little bit because, well, no, he'll go ahead and just cast a first level healing word at you. That's going to be 2d4.
2d4.
Keep you funky fresh. That is 5 plus 8. So 11 plus another 1 makes it 12. 13 points of healing to you.
Phenomenal. Thank you.
More phenomenal, as Power Rangers would say. The Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. More phenomenal. If you know, you know. Ending Pizor's turn, it is over to the green one in front of you. So he had previously just unsuccessfully tried to summon a giant insect. What he is going to do instead... Man, you really got him on his heels here.
Yeah, I would think he would be in this moment.
He takes his staff, and you start to see this like black rot seep up from the base and twist up the entire staff. And as it reaches the head, he takes it and plunges it straight into your chest, kind of like an overhead thrust.
Is this a roll to hit?
It is a roll to hit. That is a 13 to hit. So as you bat it away, he looks at the three of you and he says, "I don't know who you are, but you're all going to pay for this." Ending his turn.
We're the harvesters, of course.
Do you actually say that?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome.
Just in case,
He spits. He says, "Harvesters, you guys are trash. And now you're dead." Ending his turn, over to Seamus. Seamus is going to rush forward with his dagger and basically just tackle into the character.
He has his dagger back?
He's got 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Come on, man. Rogues don't come with 1 dagger only.
Well, he had only 1 dagger.
No, he had the one that he started with. Oh, was that? Did I say that was a short sword?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Then he's going to attack with a short sword. I'm
Okay.
sorry. I forgot it was a short sword, not a dagger. But
Yeah.
that, luckily for me, that doesn't change his to hit. That just changes the damage. So, rolling to attack with an 18 to hit is definitely going to hit. What that also means is he gets his sneak attack damage. So that's 3d6 on top of the d6 plus 3 damage he gets. So from sneak attack, he gets 14 points. And then from short sword, he gets an embarrassing 4 points. So 18 points of damage from Seamus. And as he rushes up, he stabs him straight into, basically through the collarbone, piercing down into the individual and ripping the blade free. And as he does, this guy falls limp to the ground.
Oh, nice. It's the Troy.
And Seamus stands panting, and his eyes lock there. And he goes, "We're not done, are we?" Wrong voice. "We're not done, are we?"
No.
"I'm far from it. Where's next?" And there's like a fierce hatred burning behind his eyes.
Down the train.
Down the train. Okay. He immediately darts. So he used 10 feet of movement, 20, 30, 40. Bonus action, 50, 60. So he's... What am I doing? Sorry. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Okay. Perfect. That makes a lot more sense because I started to count by tens.
I was wondering. I was like, man, that's 60 very quickly. I
Yeah,
didn't even
so
catch on at first.
as soon as you say down the cart, he just dashes off
Dashing through the snow.
rips the door open and just dashes through the open door that the Moonshades had left for the next cart. Ending Seamus's turn, it would be Blue's, but you also took that guy out. So he is gone. Green is gone. Everybody gone. You rolled a 3 on yours.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, just making sure I had my initiatives right.
Yes, I did.
I accidentally erased that. Okay, that is your turn, Karson Hallebrand.
Pizor, get in the jammer. Drive this thing.
What? Okay, sure.
That's 35. Is this open?
Yes, it is. When you look in, the very first thing you see as you pass this barrier, you look over Seamus's shoulder and you see a very large armored individual standing on a turret that is centered in this area, and it is close quarters and just mowing into the line folk in front of
It
you.
can even go this way.
Yes, yeah, it's a full 360 degrees, and as you look at it, it looks like it's on rails to the point where it can jut out of either side.
So I would have, the second I break here, I will go bonus action, coalesce between, and I'll go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, recoalesce here.
Mm-hmm.
With
Sweet.
bonus action, and then I'm going to run 5, 10 right up to that turret.
Okay, excellent. You're basically, as you pop your head in, they just get done cycling through one of their burst fires, and you're able to jump forward and intercept yourself between you and the Moonshade that are battling. When you walk in, you see not only is there that large plate armored individual, there are 2 people kind of hanging back, firing at them with rifles, and then another one close quarters fighting with 2 of the Moonshades.
Is the base of this an object?
The base of the turret?
Yes.
I don't know what else would be.
Okay. I'm swinging on that.
Sweet, yeah.
I'm breaking this down.
Yeah, absolutely. Sick.
We'll always
I
try to
love
fix it.
throwing wrenches into plans and surprising the DM. It's always funnest.
It's always the funnest. And
It's always the
and
funnest.
here's where things get interesting.
Yes, it's getting interesting. This is
Because-
where it started getting interesting.
Hugh, when I crit, I get an attack as a bonus action. When I attack an object, it's a crit.
Read Hugh.
Okay. I rolled a 19 on the dice, by the way, so 28 to hit.
Absolutely hits.
Hugh itself says, Brandon gets what he wants. Weird.
That's so
Hugh,
strange.
immediately after you score a critical hit with a melee weapon or reduce a creature to 0 HP.
You're absolutely right. Yeah, Orin Mirrorboard does critical hits against structures and objects. So 100% that is a critical hit. 100% you get the Hugh effect. So
Triple attack on this thing if I need it.
yeah, I really like that. Good job.
Thank you.
You done did outsmart the DM.
Oh, my max is going to be insane this time. Hold on. So I naturally get 12. I'm starting
Oh no.
I'm starting at 21.
Yeah. You start at 21?
I have a +9 now.
Yeah.
And then +12, so 21. And then I rolled 2 4s, so that takes me to 29. And then I rolled a 7 on my D8, so +14. So 43 points of damage.
43 points of
Yeah,
damage on
yeah.
your first swing.
And I definitely got some more room to get higher.
That's insane. I love that. Absolutely. You come crashing in, and the moment you smash into the turret, it goes sliding across the rails and pins up against that the garage
shoot.
door and goes scoof. And the big, large individual that's holding onto it managed to stay seated, or not seated, but holding on to the turret itself. That's your first attack, apparently.
Can I still hit it again?
You absolutely could, yeah. Because I would say you're still pretty much within that range.
On that side?
Yeah.
Oops.
Come on.
24.
24 hits. That's also a critical hit, by the way.
Yep. So 21 plus 10 is 31 plus 4, so 39 points on that one.
Okay, excellent. How do you want to destroy this?
I hit it so hard this time that it like cracks the door behind it, and he like balances for a second, and then as he like goes, the door like fails and opens up. It's not moving, is it?
What?
The centipede, the skitter.
No, it currently crashed.
Dang. So as it goes, it just falls. Like these doors, do they swing open or do they swing like open?
They like, like the really old garage doors.
Okay, yeah, one piece opens.
Yeah, one piece up and over is what these do. So you would essentially bust the bottom half out.
Yeah, so the bottom of the turret goes pushes out the bottom and it slams down.
Exactly.
And he like kind of like rides it down for a second.
Yeah.
And then with that last one, as he falls down, the turret falls, and I feel the piece, and I will look at the person behind me. I'm going to use my bonus action and just full turn my whole body.
Those are all Leonins.
No, this one isn't.
No, it's not. You're correct.
I turn my body back into that one.
Okay, perfect. Roll to attack.
What's the thing that's less than 2?
What? Oh, you roll a natural 1?
Yeah.
Ah, dang it. As you go to roll it, you see that this person is a very skilled combatant and they have hyper awareness. So as soon as you go to make that like telegraph, you just like boom,
Drop my weapon.
Bam, and then you swing around. That's a good one. As you go to swing around, it just definitely ducks underneath your blow, and they turn to face you. Let me update the initiative order now that you're in a new place. I need to add all of these critters. Okay.
You mean, hey there, Delilah, what's it?
Oh, he's way low.
Who's way low?
Way low?
Never heard of him. Way low.
Where is this fella?
Oh, Jimmy?
Oh, I already took them out. Okay, never mind. They are... I didn't mean to do that then. Whoops, what am I doing? Stay there, you goof.
Stay there, you're a goofers.
When I said that there was 2 people in the back firing on them with rifles, there's actually 4. I apologize.
Oh my!
I
That
apologize.
changes everything.
I forgot I doubled up on, just like I did with the Leonins. I doubled up on them to
Sure.
avoid having that many minis crammed into one tiny space. It's a crowded room regardless, but let me continue writing down initiatives. Okay, excellent. Because that was the end of your turn, is that correct?
Yes.
Awesome. Whenever you enter into the space, I will need you to not do anything. You're just going to get hit. As you enter in, fire is drawn onto you with one of the individuals with the rifles firing at you. They unfortunately miss. So as soon as you hear the gunshot go off, you technically wouldn't have time to duck with a gun, but regardless, you matrix it and you just and it smashes into the iron side of the skitter. Top of the round. We're gonna no longer do d20 rolls since you're in this cart. This cart is still doing d20s. Currently, it's a straight roll against everybody here, so don't roll bad. I rolled mediocre. 12 for me. Natural 1 for you. That's rough, buddy.
We've seen this happen numerous times before.
D20s from over here.
Must I?
Yep.
$12? You were going to say like 15.
I rolled a 9.
Oh, thank you.
So you succeed on this one.
That's been a couple good successes on this one.
2 successes on that one. So
Yeah,
that also
that's big.
means
And the skitter's blowing up.
the skitter is blowing up. Okay. That brings us to the top of the round. Pizor is going to jump into the helm and take his action to attune to it. So in the back of this entire round, you can feel the skitter slowly getting back up to its feet. So it's like a bunch of locking and
He's like,
popping.
how do I operate this thing?
100%,
It's just
absolutely.
doing the worm out here in the desert right now.
Oh my god, that's a new mode of transportation,
Yeah.
just across the desert.
Puzzle.
That would be the worst to be seated inside.
Oh yeah,
Um,
repercussions would be terrible.
Right after him is going to be the sickle individual, this character, that you had just swung on and missed. So let me pull up the sheet here as they attack into you. Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no.
Okay. With that, they make 2 attacks immediately at you. The first one is going to miss. They go to swing and you kind of just jump backwards, further tightening up the tight quarters that you currently have as you back into one of the Leonins and they kind of just shove you off of them back
Get off
into
me,
the
bro.
fight. And then as you kind of get pushed into it, she pulls the sword back that she has in her hands and she jams it straight into your stomach for a 23 to hit.
We never did discuss that blood maledict feature.
Oh, you're right.
The one that I have to like make the call before you hit. It's alright, don't worry about it.
That is
Yeah,
frustrating.
don't think about it.
Okay, cool. I'm so sorry. We'll address that at the end of this
no,
episode.
I just thought about it just
so
now.
remind
I
me.
was like, gosh.
I'll even write in big, gigantic
Because
letters.
especially now with the D8, it makes it much more obtainable to like get a really good chance of making something miss.
Okay, I'll try not to forget. It's gigantic, bold letters across the entirety of my dice.
bold.
6, 8, 13 points of slashing damage as
Dang.
she slams her sword into your gut, piercing straight through one of the small laps in your armor. Ending her turn is some of the individuals in the background that are firing upon you. This is going to be a 2 on the dice.
Nice.
So once more, the movement of the skitter underneath their feet sends their shot wide away from you. And then right after that, more shots ring out. This one is going to hit with a 22.
They're only hitting me.
Yes.
Okay.
The individual that just ran into the room and beat this
Well, I didn't
gigantic
know
metal turret to death.
If there's how many of these guys are technically left, you know, like where a place would be, like how much, what their visual would be. That's fair.
You 100% interpose yourself into the center of the room as a beacon at the end of the day. You take 13 points of damage.
Okay.
Sorry, 14 points of piercing damage. I can't do math.
Done it.
Last attack roll is a 17.
Misses.
Misses. Okay. The gunshots ringing off and almost deafening you in these closed quarters. Ending their turn, it is the Leonin's turn. I'm going to have you roll 2d20 for me. One is going to attack Big Boy. One is going to attack the one with you at the current moment.
Okay. 13 and 8.
13 and 8. Both are going to miss, unfortunately.
No pluses to those things.
They do have pluses. It'd be a +4. Unfortunately, that does not meet their DCs or their ACs.
Even the 17 one doesn't?
Yes, correct. They're both wearing plate at the end of the day. If that kind of helps make sense. So,
Doesn't make any sense.
Okay, cool. As they rush forward into combat, kind of bolstered by your presence, as they rush in, there's 2 of them, technically speaking, on each one because they are not reduced down to a single ring. So roll 2 more d20s for me.
Sure, I won't.
Boy, get it together.
Yep, 5 and 6.
Okay, sweet. Completely ineffective. Not only as you're taking in the scene, these line folk are absolutely riddled with bullet holes. They have been clinging to life, and it looks like they're a little haggard at this point. And all of their swings are not half-hearted, but just with about half the energy that they can possibly muster out as they are profusely bleeding everywhere. Ending their turn, it is to Seamus. Seamus comes running in 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh no, Seamus is going to knock down absolutely everything he sees. He's going to stay just outside the door, actually, because he's not that foolish. But as he peers in the door, he's going to see the one that's facing you down, and he is going to fire his pistol at them. That is a... Come on, Seamus. Heck yeah, +6 to hit for a dirty 20. That is going to hit, as a matter of fact.
Come on, Seamus.
And Seamus gets a D10 of damage there. Oh, golly, I just have to roll a 1 on the dice for 4 points of piercing damage. It makes a massive dent in the armor, and you hear this underneath, but she's still standing by all means. I said 4 points of damage. Oh, no, he had sneak attack, because an ally's next to him, or an ally's next to the individual. That's going to be very good sneak attack damage. 2 6s and a 5 for a total of 17 plus the previous 4, so 21 points of damage. That's a massive difference from the 4. So
yeah,
man, I love rogues. Okay, as he pulls in, he fires his pistol and ends up hitting right into the plate where the ribs are, and you can hear the bone cracking beneath the plate. Ending his turn, because the only thing he can do is a bonus action is hide. Sick, I love rogues. So he bonus action hides around the corner, so that way he can get advantage on the next one. Now it ends his turn, and it goes over to the massive barbarian there. That barbarian is going to take one of the Leonins in front of him, and he's going to make a grapple check. So I need a DC of...
Nope.
No? Okay. Currently grappled. Now I need you to make another strength saving throw. Strength or dexterity. Probably dexterity, because their dexterity modifier is a +4.
11. So 15.
11 is 15 total?
Yep.
15 is just going to fail. So you see out of... actually, I suppose you're facing the other way, so you wouldn't notice, but... This individual grabs one of the Leonins and hucks him out of the side where you had broken open that garage door, chucks him down to the ground below. It was a 15-foot height as the skitter was starting to stand up. So we'll just do a D6 of damage. 1 point of damage to that guy, so really not bad there at all. But he's out of the fight for the current moment, which means there is one Leonin there. One Leonin outside on the ground. Ending. Ooh. That's chaotic. What's the radius? A 10-foot radius. Okay, awesome. As he chucks that guy down to the ground, you see him pull free. Or actually, again, you don't see anything. You hear what we would know is a very distinct sound of a bomb being pulled out of a chest, a pin being pulled, and he chucks it into the corner over here. It is a 10-foot radius, so right in the back, that would be dexterity saving throws from you and 3 Leonins. So I'll roll the 3 Leonins.
Is it like a
here.
grenade? I have time to throw it back to him.
Absolutely not.
Dude, I rolled 2. I've rolled a 2 so many times.
I rolled a natural 1, so please mark that down for one of my Leonin friends. And I said their dexterity. Okay, one of them saves. This one's going to save. The other 2 are going to fail. You also fail. You take 4d8 of thunder damage. Where's my last d8? Why are you hiding from me, d8? 10 plus 7 is 17.
On the last level up for my magic initiate, I changed my spell from burning hands to absorb elements.
Oh,
so I
okay.
used my reaction to absorb. Since it's lightning damage, I
Yeah,
rolled absorb.
it's thunder damage, but yes.
Oh, can I do
You
thunder?
absolutely, yeah, because it's elemental damage that you can
Yes,
absorb.
I can. So, I'll absorb 1d6 of it.
Awesome. Every one of you takes 25 points of damage.
Oh, dang.
I rolled really well. 2 5s, an 8, and a 7. I had to do the math in my head to make sure I wasn't an idiot, and I am correct that it is 25 points of thunder damage. 25 halved is 12. Okay. One more Leonin falls. The one right next to you, as the concussion blows off behind you, sends him sprawling to the ground right at the feet of the individual that you're fighting. The rest of you remain standing.
How much damage did that do?
25 points of thunder damage. So you took off some of them, right?
I was reading it and it doesn't say, so I went ahead and rolled. I'll have to look into that. But yeah, I rolled a 3.
I think what it does is you absorb. I don't know if it takes off any damage, but I do know it applies to the next attack you do.
It does.
I know that.
But I thought
fact.
I thought that was the point of it, that it did take off some, and then you like reused it. But
I thought so too.
I only rolled a 3.
Okay. We'll have to look into that.
Yeah.
But moving past Big Boy's turn is to you, Karson.
Well. Okay, so who looks the roughest at the moment then?
Truth be told, my man.
None of them really. They're all pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Neither of them have taken any damage.
Okay. Gosh, I don't have anything big. I don't any like AoE. It's the only thing that stinks, man. I don't have any AoE. I have ring evasion. I forgot I had that.
Oh, no.
You make dex saving throws. I haven't thought about that. That's actually quite pretty significant. Okay.
Yeah. Would've
I'll
been.
just go up to the person that's in front of me then.
Okay.
19
19 does hit.
and 24 to hit.
24 definitely hits. Both of those are going to hit that hooded individual.
5, 10, 16, 20 points of damage on the first one.
20 points. Very nice.
Five, 10, 16, 19, 22 points on the second one.
22. Okay, excellent.
Yeah.
As you rush forward, you turn and immediately slam Orin Mirambor into them. This person goes scattering against the wall there, and their body just kind of slowly comes to a halt as it hits against the side of the interior, meaning you put another one down.
And it did do 1 point of thunder damage on the first one.
Oh, nice.
Forgot to roll it.
That also means Hugh activates.
Oh, it does.
Yeah,
Like that
yeah,
puts
it
way
sure
down.
does.
I will go to this guy then.
Okay, perfect. I'll say for the sake that I'm kind of like in the middle of squares here.
I'm not joking.
You've just danced around. You're not taking opportunity attacks for any of this little bit of movement you're doing.
That
Don't tell me you rolled a natural 1.
No, natural 2. I've rolled more 2s than I've ever experienced in my life tonight.
Yeah, you've rolled like 6.
At least, yeah. Because I rolled double. That I might be pushing like 10.
That's highly unfortunate.
That's wild.
Yeah.
The percentage of that is insane.
Yeah, no kidding. Okay. As you go to attack the large figure in the plate armor, he doesn't even move. He just takes it and it glances straight off the armor itself. Ending your turn.
Yeah.
Action, bonus action. You do have movement if you want it.
Nothing good to do with it.
Nothing good to do with it. Okay. This individual is going to take their attacks on the Leonin in front of her. That is going to be a 3 on the dice. Is surely going to miss because their armor class, 100%. There's no way she can make up that difference. First attack is going to be a miss. Second, gosh, Lee, I need to get rid of these hiccups. Second attack is going in. I know what's wrong. I'm rolling my good people dice on the bad people. That's why I'm rolling so bad. Because that one was an 8 total for a 15 to hit, and that just misses their 16 armor class. So, ending her turn, no bonus action here. Yep, okay. Ending her turn entirely as she attacks into the Leonin, missing both of them. Top of the round. This is going to be... Technically, it's Pizor's action. So we're going to hold off on the Skitter's movement. Instead, we're going to go down the line of D20s. Roll me a D20 here. Contested.
16.
Oh, 12. Okay. That is a win on your part, finally, which you definitely needed.
Yep.
So you start thinning out the herd of this second crowd of individuals. This is a 1-for-1 ratio. So like one of these guys is one of them. Those are still 2 and 1 right there.
Okay.
So the next one, I need D20s for the front cart as well.
Not good.
Beats a natural 1, I'm sure.
Barely. 4.
Barely. Goodness gracious.
Oh, thank you. That card did well. They crushed it.
Most importantly, I rolled a 4 on the Jammer's concentration check. So as previously, when the skitter had crashed from the front, it was kind of like a train wreck where they all had done. This one instead, they all collapsed backwards, kind of like the ground falling out underneath you, just scoot. This person is, I'm going to just put them prone. That way I know they're no longer concentrating, which does make the skitter fall. I need dexterity saving throws for here, so a D20 check from the Leonins.
Natural 20.
Sick. I rolled a 5. So all of these individuals...
That's what we needed. One tide to rule them all.
Are going to fall prone. This is going to give you advantage on your next roll, your next D20 contest.
Good. These guys at the end of their turn then, do they get the opportunity to run here?
They could if they wanted to.
Absolutely.
Okay. This person is still alive.
Oh, still alive.
Yes. They're just, I just knocked them down because they broke their concentration.
Understood. Never mind.
Okay, cool.
Well, maybe one band would, if that would help.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because we haven't heard anything there, right? So each one of those is still 3.
Yeah.
So there's just one dude left in there.
Yeah.
Don't need 6 guys beating up on one guy. So
No, absolutely.
one of them would go ahead and go. Yep. 3,
Okay.
Or technically 3 of the Leonin, one of the minis.
Yep. Okay. I I need to roll
Regular roll.
4 points of damage to all of them.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's gone. That's why.
I'm going to crit so hard on this next one.
I hope you do. I hope you do. Okay, excellent. Sorry, I had to deal all the bludgeoning damage there. I need dexterity saving throws from everybody in this cart. So one for you, one for... I'm going to roll Seamus's real quick as he's sitting where he's at. Oh, no. Seamus, come on, my boy. Natural 1.
For Shamey?
Yep, for Seamus. Unfortunate for a rogue, too, because they're
Natural
good at them
20
things.
again.
Wild. Okay, cool. We're just flipping
What's
coins out here,
happening?
baby. 1, 2, 3, 4. Success. Success. Failure. Natural 1. Ooh. And then that guy, what are you wearing, sir? Bow. This is 8. Okay. Can I get 2 D20 rolls from you for those 2 Leonins that are with you? And then Seamus took the 8 points.
5 and 13.
5 and 13. 5 will fail, 13 will succeed because they have a +4. So they are going to take 8 points of damage there. Okay, excellent. That was top of the round here. Seamus is also prone. Pizor is there. Okay. Pizor comes sprinting into the room, and as soon as he sees you, he says, "Karson, it takes 2 to pilot. I failed." But at the end time, he says, "You look rough, buddy," and he taps you on the shoulder for a bonus action of Healing Word. Guess he doesn't need to technically tap you on the shoulder for that. This Healing Word is going to be featured, is going to be brought to you by the letter L. Take it from here. This is going to be a 3rd level healing word. 3rd level healing word. 3rd level healing word. You know what? He's just going to do a mass cure wounds. That sounds better. Mass healing word, sorry. That way he can get those other individuals there. So that's 2d4 plus 10. That's crazy sauce. Oh, and I rolled 2 4s on it.
Nice.
Sick. So that means everybody, since he's a life cleric, he gets to add his cleric spell level to it. So that's an automatic 13 plus 8, 21. You get 20. He gets the same thing, and then you get it because of that ring of amity. What did I say total?
21.
21, okay. You get 24 points. Everybody else gets 21 points, which, at the end of the day, eradicates all their damage. They're basically back to full health.
Nice.
And then Pizor himself is going to regain the 3 points as well, because healing clerics are so cool. Okay, so he runs in, and this radiance beams from him, and little drops of water basically spray around, sprinkling onto all of you, ending his turn. Over to the individual that is currently prone. She stands up and is immediately going to try to attack. 1 attack at Pizor, 1 attack at the other Leonin. First one at Leonin is going to miss with a 12
Nice.
or 11 on the dice. Sorry, I'm bad at math. And then the next one is coming at Pizor with a 17, and his armor class is 19. So as she goes to strike into his back, Pizor whirls around and lifts his shield and blocks it, and he smiles at her, and he says, "You guys do not understand. The gods fight on our sides." Ending her turn. It is to this individual who's currently prone, so he's going to stand up and then take a shot at Pizor, since Pizor just entered in and made a massive change. Man, I suck at rolling. I'm going to have to put you in dice jail. That is a 10 on the die, or a 10 total.
Nice.
So 10 fails as another shot rings out, ending his turn. The 2 shots ring out at you, Mr. Karson Hallebrand. I am going to change dice. And that is a 17 to hit.
Misses.
Second attack, 16 to hit.
Misses.
Okay, as they fire off these bullets at you, it is just pounding off of your armor. The plate of order that sits around you is just deflecting everything that's coming your way. Ending their turn, over to Seamus. Seamus is going to... He fell off the skitter, but the skitter's currently crashed to the ground. He's going to stand up, poke his head back inside, and seeing her trying to get at Pizor, he's going to unleash his shot with advantage. That is an 18 to hit, which just hits her AC.
Nice.
And then that is a D10 of damage, 5 plus another 3, 8 points of damage, plus sneak attack. Thank you for reminding me, Brandon.
You're welcome.
Oh, man, I'm rolling really good on sneak attack. That's an extra 12 points. How much damage did I just say? 8 points plus 12, so 20. Awesome, okay. And then he's going to take his bonus action to hide on the other side of the door, just for a little bit of movement from him. Ending his turn, this guy saunters up to you, and immediately, as he does, you see him pull another one of those grenades from his pouch, throws it back behind you guys. It explodes. I need dexterity saving throws from 2 of the Leonins, which I will roll since you are going to be rolling yourself. Don't forget your ring of evasion.
Yep.
Mark me down for a natural 1. Bad dice. And the other one is a success, so they're going to take half damage on the D8s. I rolled really bad. So 12 points if you failed.
I failed.
And 6 points if you succeeded. So one's a 12, one's a 6. Did you succeed or did you fail?
I failed. But
You
I'm
failed.
going to take it.
Okay, absolutely. That's his bonus action. He is then going to take, he pulls this large greatsword off the back of his back, and you see it's rusted just like the exterior of this, and he grins at you and he says, "I've been waiting to get out some of my anger." And he slashes into you.
After throwing the grenade?
Bonus action to throw the grenade. First attack, 18 to hit.
Misses.
Second
Just
attack,
misses.
natural 1. I'm really racking him up here,
Yeah,
but
you
I've
are.
also rolled like crazy. So, as he swings at you, you are just deft in your movements. You duck under one, the other one hits the ground right in front of you, and you stand on his sword, and as it pierces into the hull of the ship, creating a hole in the ship. That is straight to you, Karson.
Yep, I'm just going to battle with this guy. 17 to hit.
17 is going to miss.
28 to hit.
28 definitely hits. Goodness gracious. Was that a 19 on the dice or
Yeah.
something? Okay.
Yes, it was. $23 points of damage.
23 points of damage. Goodness gracious. That was very good. Okay. That is your action. Bonus action.
I don't have anything to do.
Okay.
So I'll just stay in the fight.
The Leonins around you. Could I get 3 D20 rolls? One of them is at advantage.
How do I do this? I rolled all 3 at the same time. And one of them is at advantage.
Just re-roll one of those dice.
Okay, we'll do the lowest one.
I like that.
Because it won't matter. Because the other ones are... So now I have a 19 now, and then I have a 5 and an 8. So.
A 5 and an 8. Okay. So the advantage one, as these guys, both the Leonins are trying to attack into the plate armor of these individuals and just not succeeding. Their weapons doing absolutely nothing against them. However, from the corner of your eye, you see the one that just got thrown off, dusts himself off and rushes forward and jabs his spear through the back of that guy. Roll me 2d8.
11.
11. Very nice. As the large guy in front of you lets out a grunt of pain, the spear kind of protruding through one side of his body there. Ending the Leonin's turn, goes to the sickle one that is attacking with Pizor. The first attack is going to go to the dark green. That's going to miss with a 15 on the dice, just misses their 16 AC. The attack at Pizor is a 15 on the dice itself, so that is 22 to hit. And that is... $13 points of damage to Pizor as she slashes into him and cuts through a large portion of his armor into his meaty lion calf. Ending her turn, it is to top of the round. And at that top of the round is where we're going to call tonight's episode.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
we're running hot and heavy, and I know we've been going for a little while with no break. So
Yeah.
I apologize to you and your bladder, and I apologize to you and your bladder, but you have the luxury of a pause button.
Or carrying it with you.
There we go. So as
Gosh.
just at the very top of this round, before we go through and roll all the initiatives, that is where we are going to leave tonight's episode.
Hold her tight. Well, everyone, thank you so much for a fun, awesome year.
Yeah. He said it best. It's been 1 year, and we are still going strong. So stick with us. We got so much more of this campaign coming at you, and so much more goodies to come. So thank you all for being here. And be sure to check out the socials in the description. Be sure to come back next Wednesday for the continuation of this fight. And while you're on our channel, subscribe, hit the bell notification, like every single video on our channel, every single one of them right now. Go through and do it just one at a time. Bing, 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 bing. Leave some comments if you're really feeling lucky punk. And then check out our Saturday videos for a little bit of extra D&D content. I digress. Thank you guys so much for being here for our 1 year anniversary. And thank you, Brandon,
Thanks, Lonnie.
once again.
Without further ado, we'll see you guys next week.
See ya.
See ya.